So the future of e-commerce, we believe really strongly that the brands that connect with customers the best and are able to build that relationship and add value on a consistent basis, they're the ones that are going to win in e-commerce in the future.
Here. The future of e-commerce is all about personalization and helping your shoppers find exactly what they're looking for with as little friction as possible in a personalized, creative manner. Here at Klevu, we focus on on-site search and helping those shoppers to do just that. And we're excited to be part of this ecosystem and the future of e-commerce. Thanks.
E-commerce, I would say it's really kind of just, in general, I think it's anything that's touching, simplifying not only the purchase process, but really kind of like how people are getting it, how they're consuming it, how fast are they consuming it, is it being delivered when they need it, are they getting too much, are they getting too little, and being smart in terms of that. So rather than it just being purely a e-commerce purchase, like conversion based on what you need at that given point, kind of preemptively defining kind of this is what I'm going to need, and then having it there right at the point of needing it. And then beyond just that, how do we end up teaching people how to use the product and kind of consume the product? So kind of that post-purchase experience, I think, is continuing to evolve. So not only is it, am I getting my protein, am I getting my supplements, but are you helping me stay on track with using those? Which I would say is really kind of expanding it from e-commerce really to just like customer centricity, really.
The future of e-commerce? I would say augmented reality is going to be a big part of it. So being able to try things on or try things in a room or what have you without actually going into the store. The more you can do from your mobile phone to engage with the product, not just look at it in 2 dimensions, it's going to be huge. I think virtual reality is a long way off, so augmented reality is going to have a ton of traction before that actually steps in. And then the other piece of it is just distributed fulfillment. Amazon set a huge pace. Shopify just did a lot to actually kind of make up some ground, and that is going to be a bigger and bigger differentiator for e-commerce for merchants throughout the ecosystem. Being able to actually get things to merchants or to customers' doors within a day or 2 days makes all the difference in conversions. So as long as those 2 things are running along, we'll see where they play out.
At Smile, we think that the future of e-commerce is creating communities of connected customers that love your brand. And that's what we actually do at Smile.io. With so much more competition entering the market every day, fighting for the same consumers, we know that improving those customers' experiences is going to be paramount to surviving the next 5 years of e-commerce.
E-commerce for Gorgeous is really about improving the customer experience. So just like Amazon is putting customer focus around everything that they do, I think that the mindset needs to be adopted by every other merchant as well. So every e-commerce merchants need to adopt the same mindset in order to stay competitive. So from a design perspective, all the way to the back end processes, it's just about putting the customer at the center of everything you do.
Right now, we haven't scratched the surface in what's possible in e-commerce for the future. I think everything's about to change. I mean, there's been some early starters, people who have started to do direct-to-consumer brands, had a lot of success with it. Now is the time for the old brands, the incumbents, the slow movers. They haven't even started to move over yet. So when that starts to happen, their client base is going to start to buy from there online, and everything is going to change. I think when the brands who have moved last finally make the move, the world of e-commerce will change drastically.